All right, what's going on, everybody? This is Paul McMillan II. Welcome to another live session. It is May 10, 2022. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Of course, we're going to be trading NAS100 once again. Looking at the news, looks like the US dollar is going to be under a little bit of major news around this afternoon. But looks like everything else is in the clear. So we're going to go ahead and get started on step one. This is where we're going to mark up market structure from the 15-minute time frame to the 4-hour. So let me pause this recording until I go all the way back in price. All right, so this is as far as price goes. So we're going to put a vertical line here. And then we're going to start marking up market structure using the horizontal lines and zones. And we're going to do that off of institutional imbalances. So let's see. All right. So we're going to mark up all this market structure. All right. So, let me see if everything. So then I'm going to start marking up my zones off of these horizontal lines. All right. So now that I marked it up this far, we're going to move on to the 30-minute. All right. So then I want to mark up this point. I'll make it green because it's the 30-minute. And then I'm going to mark it down here as well. All right. So I'm going to mark this up here. Now that I pretty much marked up the 30-minute, I actually started, well, I'll put a vertical line right here. So now I'm going to move on to the 1 hour. This is what we marked up before. So now at this point, I'm going to put the vertical line here. Do I have the auto still on? Yeah, good. So now we're going to mark up this here. Make this red. All right. So now I'm going to move on to the 4 hour. So then at the 4 hour, I'm basically just going to place a support line here. That's what I'm going to do for the 4 hour. Now we're going to move back to the 15-minute. Nothing that's perfect. So now we're going to go on to step 2. So we're going to identify the trend. Let me do this here. There we go. So in this current market here, it looks like that price is overall bearish. You can see that price really respected this resistance and liquidity area, bounced up a couple times, forced it down, down, down. Looks like there might be reverse and price probably might be pushing into an uptrend, but I think it's overall bearish because price can easily hit up to here and then go back down. So I'm gonna say that price is overall bearish at this point. So that's what I'm going to say at this point. But now that could change because even though price is pushing upward, creating higher highs or higher lows, but it could be overall bearish. So I'm going to say that. But the trend could change. So I'm going to say. That there for now. So then the very next thing I'm going to do is turn on my higher high and lower low risk strategy indicator. And this is where I'm going to actually put X factor lines. This is when I determine official breakouts in the market. Might actually push it down here for now, just later. So this is going to be my X factor line to actually break out for a buy. This is going to be for a sell. Right. So now, that's what I'm going to be pushing for. Now, now that I did that, the very next thing I like to do is locate order blocks and imbalances in the market using my order block indicator. All right, so now let's analyze this. So when we look at this previous imbalanced move, they came back and mitigated that area and sent it down, came back and mitigated this area, sent it down. Now they had to bring it all the way back up to this area to mitigate all of this area here. But now with this previous buy move, they created a lot of imbalance as well, mitigated half of that, but they're probably going to have to bring it down to here. So it's more of a possibility that they're probably going to bring it down and mitigate this area, maybe sell it down to this zone, and then continue to buy it up to go all the way back up to here. Because this previous move here created a lot of imbalance that they're going to have to fill, but they're going to have to fill this up at first. Because even though they made a lot of money off of this buy order here, but there's a lot of sell orders that were left open. They're going to have to sell it off to be back into the positive again. So with that being said, let me turn on the order block finder. Yeah, and so you see a lot of sell order blocks up here, even one here, one up here. So that gives me a huge indication that price is really going to be bearish and it's going to sell because of these order blocks. So with that being the case, what I want to start doing is I want to set up my risk reward tool for the sell. Actually, let me list this. I want to set my take profit zones based off of these imbalances first. Now I'm going to put my risk reward tool here. And I want to shoot for at least 10 pips worth of NAS. So this is a good first take profit here. TP1, which is going to be 829 plus pips. And then down here, this will be TP2. $2,600 plus pips. All right. Now, there's a possibility they could buy price up all the way up to here as well. So that is a possibility, but more likely they're probably gonna fill this first, just in case. So that way I don't get caught off guard. I'm going to set my risk reward tool for the buy as well. And I would try to shoot for 10 pips worth of NAS. So this would be the first one here. And then this would be the second one here. All right, so this is going to be take profit 2. Let me do something here. Hold on. All right. So this is going to be take profit 2. And this is take profit 1. And this is going to be 900 plus pips. $2,800 plus pips here. Right. So now that I have my take profits put in, I'm going to turn on the Delorean EMA indicator. And this is the indicator. Well, let me go ahead and set my alarms for my take profit zones first. Then we're going to do the indicator. Be right back. All right, now, so I set my alarms for my take profit zones. Now, here's the thing. When I use this indicator, I use this as extra confirmation on top of what I already do. So anytime when the yellow EMA crosses the red EMA, and this and it also has passed the blue EMA, usually it's a sign that it's a very strong trend forming, but I use this as extra confirmation on top of everything else I do. So if it matches my analysis, my market structure, and it goes with the trend according to the imbalances in the market that the institutions create, then that's when I jump into these trades, no questions asked. So even though this yellow EMA is about to cross the red EMA, but more likely it's probably going to come up here and it might be probably sell down. So I'm not going to move until I see a clear breakout, just pushing over this previous high. But if it starts to sell down, and especially if it crosses here, then I'm selling it and I'm going in for the sell. That's what I'm going to really look for. It's a possibility that I might actually move this X factor line possibly up to this point, maybe, possibly. If it breaks below this and keeps going down, I might do that once it gets closer to the 930 belt if needed. but I'm just going to keep it here for now. Then I might adjust later. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for the 9:30 bell, and then we're going to see what's popping. So be right back. Stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and move this X Factor line up. I'm just going to make this adjustment. Then once we get closer to the 9:30 bell, I have to make an adjustment to push it back down to the other support, then I'll do that. That's what I'm going to do. What else was I think? So yeah, I do this. I still need this. The first take profit is still a good amount. So yeah, just keep that there. Stop loss here. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So again, we're going to wait for the 9:30 bell. Let's see what price goes. So I'll see you guys then. Let's stay tuned and let's wait. So we got about 15 minutes. This next candle is really going to determine what price is going to go. Excuse me. So we'll see where we're at in about 15 minutes. But I'm looking at this RSI here too. It's kind of hitting at 200. It's kind of getting there. I wouldn't be surprised if it sells from that point. But like I mentioned before, the biggest factor is this order block here. So what I'm going to do is, if it starts to sell, I'm going to wait for it to break this line, then I'm selling. That's just my rules. So we'll see what's popping in about 15 minutes. So since we got 5 minutes left, I'm going to go ahead and put my stop loss and take profit in. I'm just pasting in my MetaTrader 4 for the sell. And once price get into the right position, then I'll hit the sell button. So 3.6. 37.0. Right, so I put that in. So we got about 4 minutes left. We'll see what's popping. Like that. So we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 9:30 bell. See where it's going.
Right.
Watching this price closely.
Mm-hmm.
One, two, three. See, it's going to hit the top and hit that ceiling.
You already know the first 15 minutes, that's where everybody get jacked up in, trying to jump in. Wait.
Yep, I ain't doing
that. Man, let that thing go, OG Bobby Johnson.
It's about to get chopped and screwed in a minute, just like Ludacris said.
And 1 minute candle play don't play.
Yeah, see, it's bouncing around at that top. Yep. And that's what he got.
And that thing ready to go fish a price for somebody.
pause this recording until the price really gets going. All right, so we got about 5 seconds before the next candle closes below. Let's see what we do. Yep, there we go. I'm going in.
I hear you. I'm already in. About to put my stop loss on 420.
See my phone screen here.
All right. I'm about to figure out where I'm gonna put my next entry.
Oh, wait, I'm already $50 in profit just about. Hold on.
Let's go. I wanted to break this area. That's gonna be my next entry. Underneath this friction right here.
First one, let's go.
265. In the water.
$60 profit. All right, that's better. Now we're gonna wait for the second one. Something here. Share my main screen and lock in my stop loss here. Modify. 12392.
I want to see what she's gonna do once she get to the 200. I mean 800 on the 1 minute.
All right, my stop loss is modified. Now I'm gonna share my phone screen again.
You riding that trend with me, Paul, or you doing what you do?
No, I'm riding the trend. That's what I'm about to do.
Good answer. Good answer. God bless you. That's the truth, sis.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh,
That is the truth, sis.
Nah, I'm riding this trend. Get that. That's what we're doing.
Go.
I put my stop loss back far enough to where it would have to go all the way back in order to hit it.
So basically what I do is if I see any type of pullback, I take my profit and enter, re-enter. So I'm gonna take my profit here, close. Hold on, I might not close. Close that, take that. Into another position. Right underneath what she is.
Okay, it took me out.
All right, 358. 358. Sell stop 358. Sell stop 358. I say 357.50. That's what I do. I ride on the 1 minute. Even though I see the bigger picture on the 15, I'm snatching everything.
Cool. So I made a $62 profit a day. That's better.
Hold on, I'm coming back. I gotta go check his TV.
Out. So I'm gonna enter back here. Yeah, he's dropping again. There we go. Another 23. Another $20 profit. Let's go. There we go. Another $20 profit there. Let me put in my stop loss and take profit. So that's 87. Let me see. One, two, three. Yeah, I re-entered in the trade. So I took another partial at $20. Then I'm about $10 in profit. I'm gonna buy this one. So there's an $87 profit made this time. thing up in this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna pull the stop loss a lot closer. Pull that down some. Might pull back a little bit.
Just look at the 1 minute. It'll ease your mind. It'll ease your mind.
But so far, you know,
Hmm?
no, I'm just thinking of something. Hold on. Stop me off at -$9, but I still made $77. I can go with that.
You have your stop losses tight like you trade regular currency pairs.
I was trying to spread it out more. Thought I had it spread out pretty good. So I mean, a $77 profit. I'll deal with that. So, pause this real quick. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop this recording because I got my profits in today. I might jump in on the second wave. It's kind of pulling back a little bit. So it's a good session.